Are you ready to speak the language of success in finance and business? Discover how mastering finance and business English can open doors to endless opportunities in the corporate world. Hi everyone, I'm Teacher Manette from CurseAmericas.com, where we help you to level up and show the world the best version of yourself. In this video, we'll explore the intersection of finance, business, and language, offering practical insights and strategies to help you navigate the corporate world with confidence. Here's a sneak peek of what's to come. The importance of finance and business English. Understand why effective communication skills are crucial for success in the corporate environment, and how mastering finance and business English can accelerate your career. Key vocabulary essentials. Dive into essential finance terminology and common English business phrases, equipping you with the language tools needed to survive in various professional settings. Effective business communication. Learn valuable techniques for crafting professional emails, delivering impactful presentations, and engaging in productive meetings, all while honing your communication prowess. Decode complex financial jargon and reports, gaining the confidence to navigate financial documents and discussions with ease. Real-world case studies. Explore real-life examples showcasing the importance of finance and business English in various industries and uncover actionable insights to apply in your career. Practical tips for improvement. Discover practical strategies for enhancing your finance and business English skills, including recommended resources for continuous learning and growth. Join us as we embark on a journey to unlock the language of success in the corporate world. Get ready to elevate your professional communication game and take your career to new heights. In today's globalized and interconnected business landscape, proficiency in finance and business English is more than just a skill. It's a necessity. Key finance and business English vocabulary. Mastering key finance and business English vocabulary is essential for effective communication in the corporate world. Here are some essential terms to help you navigate financial discussions and business interactions. Number 1, assets. Resources owned by a company that have economic value and can be used to generate revenue, such as cash, inventory, property, and equipment. Number 2, liabilities. Debts or obligations owed by a company to creditors, suppliers, or other entities. Examples include loans, accounts payable, and bonds. Number 3, revenue. Income generated from the sale of goods or services. It represents the total amount of money earned by the company before expenses and tax are deducted. Number 4, profit. The financial gain earned by a company after deducting all expenses from its total revenue. It is often referred to as the bottom line and indicates the company's profitability. Number 5, budget. A financial plan that outlines expected revenues and expenses over a specific period, typically 1 year. It helps companies allocate resources effectively and manage financial performance. Number 6, cash flow. The movement of cash into and out of a business over a certain period. Positive cash flow indicates that a company's incoming cash exceeds its outgoing cash, while negative cash flow indicates the opposite. Number 7, balance sheet. A financial statement that provides a snapshot of a company's financial position at a certain point in time. It lists assets, liabilities, and shareholders' equity, showing the company's net worth. Number 8, income statement, also known as a profit and loss statement. It is a financial report that summarizes a company's revenues, expenses, and profits over a specific period. It helps stakeholders assess the company's financial performance. Number 9, return on investment, ROI. a measure of the profitability of an investment calculated by dividing the net profit or gain from the investment by the initial investment cost and expressing it as a percentage. Number 10. Market share, the percentage of total sales within a market that is captured by a company or product. It is a key indicator of a company's competitiveness and market position. By familiarizing yourself with these key finance and business English vocabulary terms, you can enhance your ability to communicate effectively in professional settings, understand financial reports and discussions, and navigate the complexities of the corporate world with confidence. Introduction to common English business phrases and expressions used in meetings, presentations, and negotiations. Meetings. Let's kick things off. Used to start a meeting or discussion. Could we have everyone's attention, please? A polite way to get participants to focus on the meeting. I'd like to propose something or agenda something. Used to introduce a topic for discussion. To follow up on that point. Used to continue discussing a previous topic. Could you clarify or elaborate on that? A request for more information or explanation. Let's table that for now. Used to postpone discussion of a topic until later. I'm afraid we're running out of time. Indicates that the meeting is approaching its scheduled end. Presentations. Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. A standard greeting to start a presentation. I'd like to begin by outlining, used to introduce the structure or agenda of the presentation. Moving on to the next slide or topic, signals a transition to a new point or slide. Let's take a closer look at. Invites the audience to focus on specific details or examples. Does anyone have any questions so far? Encourages audience participation and engagement. In conclusion, or to sum up, indicates the end of a presentation and summarizes key points. Thank you for your attention or time. A polite way to conclude the presentation and show appreciation to the audience. Negotiations. I'd like to propose or suggest, introduces an offer or idea for consideration. What are your thoughts on? Invites the other party to share their perspective or opinion. We're looking for a win-win solution. Emphasizes the desire for a mutually beneficial outcome. Let's find some common ground. Encourages finding areas of agreement or compromise. Could you meet us halfway? Requests a concession or compromise from the other party. We'll need to revisit that point. Indicates a need to discuss or reconsider a particular issue. We're close to reaching an agreement. Indicates progress in the negotiation process. Tips for expanding vocabulary and improving fluency in finance and business English. Expanding your vocabulary and improving fluency in finance and business English is a valuable investment in your professional development. Here are some tips to help you enhance your language skills effectively. Number 1. Read widely. Make a habit of reading business news articles, financial reports, industry journals, and business books. Exposure to diverse content will expose you to a wide range of vocabulary related to finance, business, and economics. Number 2. Use vocabulary lists. Create lists of finance and business English vocabulary words and phrases that you encounter in your reading or during work. Review these lists regularly and try to incorporate them in your conversations and written communication. Number 3. Contextual learning. Pay attention to how vocabulary words are used in context. Understanding the context in which words are used will deepen your comprehension and help you remember them more effectively. Number 4. Utilize technology. Take advantage of online resources and language learning apps that offer exercises, quizzes, and interactive lessons focused on finance and business vocabulary. Some popular options include Quizlet, Duolingo, and Memrise. Number 5. Engage in active learning. Practice using new vocabulary words in simulated business scenarios, such as role-playing negotiations, presentations, or meetings. Actively applying vocabulary in context will reinforce your learning and build confidence in using the language. Number 6. Participate in language exchange programs. Join language exchange programs or find a language partner who is fluent in English and interested in learning your native language. Engaging in conversations with native speakers will provide valuable opportunities to practice speaking and listening skills. Number 7. Watch business content. Watch business-related movies, documentaries, TED Talks, and online webinars in English. Pay attention to how speakers articulate ideas and express themselves in professional settings. Number 8. Take language courses. Enroll in language courses or workshops specifically focused on finance and business English. These courses often provide structured lessons, guided practice, and feedback from instructors to help you improve your language skills effectively. Number 9. Set language goals. Establish specific, measurable goals for expanding your finance and business English vocabulary and improving fluency. Monitor your progress regularly and adjust your learning strategies as needed to stay on track. Number 10. Practice consistently. Language learning is a gradual process that requires consistent practice and dedication. Set aside dedicated time each day or week to study, practice, and engage with finance and business English content to steadily improve your language skills over time. By implementing these tips and incorporating finance and business English learning into your daily routine, you can enhance your vocabulary, improve fluency, and become a more effective communicator in the corporate world. Common pitfalls and how to avoid them in corporate communication. Navigating corporate communication can be challenging, and there are several common pitfalls that professionals may encounter. Here are some of these pitfalls and strategies to avoid them. Number 1. Lack of clarity. One of the most common pitfalls in corporate communication is the lack of clarity. Vague or ambiguous messages can lead to miscommunications, confusion, and inefficiencies. Avoidance strategy. Be clear and concise in your communication. Use straightforward language, provide specific details, and avoid jargon or technical terms that may not be understood by all parties. When writing emails or documents, proofread carefully to ensure clarity and precision. Number 2. Poor listening skills. Effective communication is a two-way street, and poor listening skills can hinder understanding and collaboration in the corporate environment. Avoidance strategy. Practice active listening by paying attention to the speaker, asking clarifying questions, and paraphrasing to confirm understanding. Avoid interrupting and refrain from formulating a response while the other person is speaking. Show respect and empathy by acknowledging the speaker's perspective and validating their concerns. Number 3. Overuse of jargon. While technical terminology may be necessary in certain contexts, overuse of jargon can alienate or confuse clients, colleagues, and stakeholders who are not familiar with the terminology. Avoidance strategy. Use jargon sparingly and only when necessary. When communicating with non-experts or individuals from different departments, simplify complex concepts and explain technical terms in plain language. Tailor your communication style and vocabulary to the audience to ensure clarity and comprehension. Number 4. Ineffective email communication. Email is a ubiquitous form of communication in the corporate world, but ineffective emails such as long-winded messages, unclear subject lines, and inappropriate tone can hinder communication and productivity. Avoidance strategy. Keep emails concise, focused, and to the point. Use clear and descriptive subject lines to convey the purpose of the email. Choose a professional tone and avoid sarcasm, humor, or emotive language that may be misinterpreted. Number 5. Failure to adapt communication style. Different situations and audiences require different communication styles, and failure to adapt your approach accordingly can lead to misunderstandings and miscommunication. Avoidance strategy. Assess the needs and preferences of your audience before communicating and adapt your style accordingly. Tailor your language, tone, and level of formality to match the expectations of the recipient. Be mindful of cultural differences and communication norms when interacting with colleagues from diverse backgrounds. Number 6, lack of feedback and follow-up. Effective communication is a continuous process that requires feedback and follow-up to ensure understanding and alignment. Avoidance strategy. Encourage open communication by soliciting feedback from colleagues, clients, and stakeholders. Actively listen to their input, address any concerns or questions, and follow up on action items or commitments in a timely manner. Regularly check in with team members to assess progress, provide support, and maintain alignment on goals and objectives. Thank you for joining us on this journey to navigate the corporate world with confidence. Remember to subscribe for more valuable insights and resources on professional development and career advancement. If you want to learn more, go to our website, chrisamericas.com. I will see you in the next video. Bye.